three. We are grateful guys. We are grateful guys. We are grateful. We are grateful guys. We are grateful guys. We are grateful guys. We are grateful. Welcome to the show. All right, welcome to Grateful Guys. I'm gonna need some help on what episode number this is.
Whew, I'm losing track. 208?
209?
209? I don't know.
We're somewhere, yeah.
We'll figure it out by the time we post it on SoundCloud.
It'll definitely have the right number as it's posted. I thought it would be important to start the episode off just to reiterate why we're here. In 10 words or less, Kent, why are we here? Doesn't have to be exactly 10 words, but definitely 10 words or less.
To talk.
Okay. 2 words.
Two words is all I needed.
Bart, why are we here? 2 to 10 words.
To get stuff off our chests and feel good, bro.
That was better. Kent.
I didn't know it was a contest.
Well, you got 10 words on the money. We get a big winner over here. So yeah, my name's Kurt. I'm hosting episode 2 or whatever, and Bart, I've known you for a real long time.
Yeah.
Kent, I've known you for arguably even a longer time.
Yeah?
How many years?
Like 14, 15.
I've known you since 2002, Kurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I've known you guys for a long time. You know, and sometimes maybe Ken and I don't see each other for a little while. Or Bart and I don't talk for a little while, don't see each other for a little while. But then we come back around and we see each other, and I guess what it really makes me think about is, you know, what makes us us? Like, what makes, you know, what...
Like, what's creating that that magnetic attraction between us, where that you just can't keep us apart for very long?
No, like, well, not even that. I mean, I like to think about that. But I mean more like, what makes me, guys?
You or Kurt from, like, last week?
Oh, any of them.
So many things.
Okay.
Like I was saying the other day, Kurt, he loves people, but he hates hanging out with people.
Sure.
And where does that come from?
My dad. Case in point.
Does he love people?
He's good at educating people.
That doesn't mean he loves people.
Sure. Case in point, I drove over my parents' neighbor's property today on a four-wheeler towing a boat to get to the river. And my dad had said, you know, I haven't seen Mikey much this summer, so just make sure it's okay that we use his dock. And when I saw him, I said, hey, you know, my dad said he hasn't seen you much this summer. And he goes, oh, yeah, he's being real antisocial. And I said, oh, geez, Mikey, I guess that's where I get it from. So, you
it's
know,
like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No.
It's like one rotten apple will spoil the whole bunch.
I can usually ask myself, did this come from my mother or did this come from my father?
What about that mustache? Where'd that come from?
Easily my mother.
So you're saying what makes you is your parents, really?
I don't know. That sounds like that's what you guys said.
No, you brought up the subject of dads.
No, you said I was antisocial, and then I said, well, that's funny. So's my dad.
So is there anything about you that doesn't come from your parents that you can think of?
I guess that's what I'm asking you guys.
Do your parents make music?
Nope.
There you go. But your dad likes to tinker with shit.
Yeah, I get
He likes to do little projects that don't go anywhere, just like you.
Yeah, he likes to get a hobby and then invest in the top-notch, what the top-notch things of that hobby are.
Oh, that's
and then,
not you.
And then, well, when I can afford it, it is. But then he moves on to the next hobby.
It sounds like my mom.
Do you get that from your mom?
No, I don't do shit.
Yeah, Kent doesn't have any hobbies. He plays video games on his phone. That's what he does.
Yeah, I'll do that from time to time. I wouldn't call it a hobby.
More like from...
He watches shitty reality TV shows.
Yeah, sometimes. It's
From
not a hobby though.
From time to time.
Do you have a hobby? What would you say your hobby is, if you had one? This is the
No,
problem
I
with
don't.
Kent. He just doesn't care about anything.
No.
I mean, I do a lot of little things, but none of them frequently enough to. Disc golf. I guess that's
Okay.
my one hobby.
Okay. Now, does that make you you?
No,
Okay. But my music, which is a hobby, makes me me.
I don't think it defines you. You want to be
That's
defined
what
by-
I'm trying to get at here, Kent. What defines me?
I don't know, man.
like facial hair more than anything.
I mean, do we feel like individuals? Do you guys feel like individuals?
Yeah, I do weird shit that most people don't do. So yeah,
That makes
Like
you
what?
like I eat weird foods. I say stupid things that don't make sense.
So that's arguably that's part of what defines you is weird foods and saying stupid things.
I think what defines you as an individual is like the things that make you somewhat unique.
You like 80s action movies?
Yeah,
Me too.
You too. That's not very unique.
that's why I'm getting at like the things that, like eating the weird foods and saying funny things that sort of make sense but don't. Like that's like the few things I do that I know are unique to me.
And that's why you feel like an individual.
Yeah, in what little way anybody can feel like an individual.
Okay,
'Cause we're all the
like-
same, really.
Well, how about you, Bart?
I don't know. I like to pursue my own interests, and I don't give a shit if anybody cares about the stuff that I'm caring about.
That's cool. I mean, I guess, my next question is, do we feel different together?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. I'm gonna say something that's coming from deep down in the well of my soul, and that's I like hanging out with you guys because I can be me. Like maybe it's because we are all alike in certain ways that we can come here and get along and do what we do and make the magic happen every week. So no, we're not individuals when we're sitting on this couch.
Yeah, we feel different together.
Right.
3 parts of the same one.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like our wholes are greater than some of our parts.
I mean, I guess it's that there are so many people in the world. It's hard to believe that there isn't just another one of us, guys.
Oh, so now you're talking like
Doppelganger
theory.
Sure.
Now you're talking my language.
So there's some guy out there that looks just like old Kurt.
But does he just look like you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it because he looks like me that he ends up being the same? Maybe I'm just like him.
I think on planet Earth, there's such a finite. I mean, there are billions of people, obviously, but that's still a finite number. So if there's another dude out there that looks exactly like you, chances are he's going to be a lot different than you personality-wise.
Sure.
That's my theory. But
Yeah.
because the universe is infinite, I bet that there is a planet out there where you do have a doppelganger, looks like you, acts like you, talks like you, smells like you, eats the same stupid foods that Kent does.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like. Okay.
Well, I mean, I like that theory. Because it makes me know that I'm not, I guess in that way, I'm not an individual. Kent, you're not weird.
I never said I was weird.
Well, yeah, you said you do weird stuff that makes you an individual.
Yeah, that doesn't make me weird, though.
Whether or not you're weird, what I mean is like some other guy's doing the same weird stuff that you're doing on another planet. So that doesn't really make you Kent.
Like, do you think there was somebody who
Does he have
said...
the same name as me, too?
Yeah.
Probably. And he probably once said, birthday guy gets what birthday deserves.
That's close to what I said.
That's what I mean. That's what Bart's trying to say. Probably pretty much the same.
That's cool. I'd hang out with that dude.
Well, okay, so we've gone into outer space. Let's bring it back down to planet Earth.
Yeah.
Twins. Are those guys individuals, guys?
Yeah, there's... Yeah.
Identical twins?
Yeah.
Still different personalities.
So they're right next to each other on the planet Earth, but they're still very different.
In some basic ways, they're the same. Same pigmentation. Usually same sexual orientation.
Oh, I mean,
But then their personalities, I've never met twins where I couldn't, if after talking to each one for 10 minutes, I couldn't tell which one was which.
How many twins have you met? Let's think about that.
No.
So I can guarantee it's an even number.
We're all about even numbers on this show.
Really?
When there's a guest.
The couch was a little bit too cramped for my taste, if you know what I mean.
There might be too many Grateful Guys. Actually, I was thinking. We're talking about signing some contracts.
Yeah, it's getting real.
I mean, it's all about the number 2 on this show. So I think we don't need a third wheel, right?
No, and I mean, part of the episode code was that there was 2 Grateful Guys and one lump of shit. Or it's not. I can't remember if it is or it
No,
isn't.
you said this is Grateful Guys, not two cool guys and a shithead or something like that.
We've said it a few different ways, but it all meant the same thing.
And that actually is written.
Yeah, but
in a contract form.
You're saying so it's not 2 guys and
A lump of shit.
I mean, I'll leave right now, you guys.
Well, I was thinking
I got shitty reality TV I could be watching right now.
Tegan did such a good job on the last episode.
He was definitely here for more of the episode than Ken was. Ken, when I we've talked about how I re-listen to do post-show re-listens a few times. I had the stats. And when I re-listened to it, I heard you say, I just left something in the other room real quick. I just left something in the other room real quick. That didn't even make any sense.
That's a good Ken thing to say, though.
That's what he was talking about, part of what made him an individual. He says it's kind of weird shit.
You bringing that up makes me just think maybe we should keep him on the show, though.
That's what I like.
So what? I mean, you two are like the producers. You decide who's on this show.
Well, let's be realistic.
I've been here since this was just an idea.
Okay.
Think about that.
You knew about Grateful Guys before I knew about Grateful Guys, at least as a show name.
Well, let's get real. Who knew about Grateful Guys first?
I mean, who can take credit for ideas? They're just kind of out there.
When it comes to money, man.
You were like, let's do Grateful Guys, and I was like, yeah, so it's as much my idea as yours, Kurt.
Fair enough.
I don't like this.
Okay, alright. Alright. Did you guys know I was supposed to have a twin?
I've heard something about this.
Kent?
I've heard this.
You want to tell the story?
Refresh our memories. Like what happened to the twin.
Alright, I'll tell you. I prepared a clip to tell you the story.
In a secret lab, somewhere in the Western Hemisphere, the perfect human specimen has been born. He has the strength of 10 men and the wisdom of 20. He also has a twin brother.
I have a brother?
Oh my goodness, are you looking good?
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Born to be bad.
and Danny DeVito
Way to go, Mom.
are twins.
My name is Julius. I'm your twin brother.
Obviously. The moment I sat down, I thought I was looking into a mirror.
Only their mother can tell them apart. Twins, the new comedy from Ivan Reitman.
Julius. What? Are you allergic to something? You're all swelled up. You look like you're ready to explode. I love it when you hit people. Who are you?
Vincent's brother.
We're twins.
That's right.
Twins, coming this Christmas.
You know, it always made me wonder how I'd be different.
I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger gets as much airtime on this show as Kent does. Maybe he should be our number 3.
Yeah, good luck getting him.
He's a major influence on my work.
How?
It's like looking in a mirror.
That's Danny DeVito.
Fucking spot on Danny DeVito. No, but I mean for real, you know, what we're talking about being individuals. What if I had a twin?
You'd be different.
But how?
I don't know how you would be different, but your twin wouldn't be just like you.
Okay, how
You'd
about
probably be the same person.
how about old Kurt?
Oh, he'd be different.
Well, what I'm saying is, you know, maybe I'd be less confident. Maybe I'd be more confident. Maybe I'd be not funny. Maybe I'd be the serious guy that doesn't smile that much.
Maybe you'd be the evil twin.
Maybe I'd be the one pushing that it would end up being the evil twin.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's interesting that you'd say I'd be different. Because,
Yeah.
well, I just mean, how would I be different? Would you know?
Why does he keep asking us these questions that we have no answers to?
I think if you had a twin, you probably wouldn't be sitting here asking how different would I be if I didn't have a twin.
Whoa, let me ask you trying to say my dead twin's cooler?
I think that's what I heard him say.
Okay,
next-
we're back, and everything is fine. Ken, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Bart,
Hey, yeah.
what if my twin wasn't dead? I mean, I know we touched on it a little earlier, but hey, seriously, now you go.
What I wanted to say.
I'm okay. I mean, if my twin was alive, would you be our dads?
I don't know how that would work out biologically.
Ken,
I'd try.
would we
Yeah.
still be friends? Like,
I mean, maybe your twin.
would you like one of us, or would you like both of us?
I mean, I probably like your twin a little bit more.
Why?
Dude seems cooler.
I'd try and like both of you equally.
Bart?
Yeah.
Why?
I'd eat both equally. But because I would be afraid that one of you would be pretending
Guys,
to be
what
the
have
other.
I not been hearing in here? You should have heard Kent. Yeah, you think you know a guy. I mean, I really can't believe you guys feel that way. Don't let them get you down. They don't get it. It's okay, Kurt. Are you sure? No, yes. Not really, but I mean, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm gonna call you Old Kurt, so it's easier.
Okay.
Hey, Old Kurt. You know what the best part about being a twin is?
What's up?
When you say everything at the same time, and you finish each other's fences. That's awesome. Cool tricks, man.
Is it deja vu if you're remembering something that's happening to you at the exact time that it's happening?
Dream job, dude.
I wish you had a twin, Kurt.
See what I'm saying?
That dude would be cool.
And it makes me feel shitty about myself, but I think that guy would be cool.
And you'd be a little bit cooler because you were his brother.
That's what I mean, but it'd still be an individual. You know what? I probably wouldn't hear from you guys even a little less.
Well, it would divide our time for sure. It's like, should I call Kurt tonight or should I call Kurt Prime?
Which one's Kurt Prime?
The cool one.
Yeah, you call that one.
That's cool. I'd probably rather be by myself. Probably be less confident.
Yeah, we wouldn't like that Kurt very much.
No, it's a
We'd never call that one.
It's already a battle. You know, sometimes I think I got a little bit of cool Kurt, that my dead twin, still in me. You know, when baby bald eagles are babies, they push the weak ones out of the nest. Sometimes I think I did that.
Wait, you were giving birth to your own twin? You said that twin was still part of it was still inside you.
Well, when we fought.
You fought in the womb?
Yeah. You know, I had fingernails. I got a little bit of flesh under my fingernails, my talons. And then I pushed that dead baby twin bald eagle out of the nest. And sometimes I think that's why I'm so lonely. Because I was supposed to have somebody that would be able to say things at the same time. You know? You know, that's why it's important for me to have you guys around. You guys are like my dead twins.
Sometimes you try and push us out like you pushed out your dead twin.
Well, the nest, when you're struggling for food.
Your mom wasn't eating enough?
Not at that time, no. Not at that time.
Well, you know, is it that you feel lonely because you don't have this twin, or is it just, you know, you're just a sad guy?
Well, I mean, that brings up the discussion, are we born that way or do we become that way?
I mean, the human womb is a lot like a box.
You open up the box. Sometimes you're a sad baby, sometimes you're a happy baby. Up until that point, you're both a happy and a sad baby.
And you guys know my mom had a C-section.
Yeah. We've known you for a long time. Not that long.
So her box really played no part in your birth.
No, it was open. Her box was open
From the other end.
from the other end. But that's fine. I mean, here, I prepared a clip about it.
But instead of just one perfect kid, Mom had the two of us. Way to go, Mom.
Wrong. The embryo did split in two, but it didn't split equally. All the purity and strength went into Julius. All the crap that was left over went into what you see in the mirror every morning.
Whoa. You telling me I'm the crap?
No, this is not true,
Well, wait a
Vincent.
minute, Julius. I want to hear this. You telling me that I am the leftover crap, that I'm no good?
He's wrong.
Look at him.
You saying that I'm a side effect?
You haven't got the brain power to understand this, and I haven't got the time. Show's over.
When you pushed your dead twin out, did you push out your butt like Arnold Schwarzenegger did in that movie?
What if I'm not the strong one?
What if you're the crap,
Yeah.
but you got a little bit of your twin in you, though? according to you. So you're like,
Well, how does it turn on that movie? Like, how does Danny DeVito prove himself to not be crap?
He's a little shit.
do you have a clip about that?
No.
Well, I would say go back to that movie Twins and watch the end.
I know how it ends. I just don't have a clip about it. I didn't prepare that.
So doesn't he do something good?
Yeah, he's a little shit. He tries to get a bunch of money out of some guy because he stole some car that he found some fucking super engine in the trunk of. Before the car, previously mentioned car that he stole. And then the Terminator comes and saves him.
Yeah, well, you never did that. That never happened.
I know.
So, what are you worried about?
What if I'm the little shit? I haven't saved anybody, but I'm a human being. I'm an animal. You know? I'm not perfect. I mean, yeah, people make mistakes.
Okay.
Maybe I did do it. Maybe I did kill my twin.
You made a mistake. But look, you're paying for it in the long run. He got off easy.
I can't go into situations and be willing to fail and try and think that human beings are perfect.
Kurt, I think you need to stop worrying about the man that you could be and start thinking about how you can be both men you were supposed to be.
Forever and ever and ever.
I'm not perfect.
We never said you were.
I mean, I'm not.
I tell you all the time how imperfect you are.
I go into things willing to fail, and I do. A lot. You know, maybe there's another Kurt out there on another planet that's just not failing everything. Maybe he came out of his mom's box from the front side.
Yeah, we wouldn't be friends with that Kurt, though.
He'd be too good for us.
But
Hey, we like you just the way you are.
what makes me me?
I don't care.
I mean, the difference between you and Arnold Schwarzenegger is that he tried and was willing to fail, but didn't fail.
Yeah. He's made fortunes off multiple careers. Multiple fortunes, multiple careers.
And look at you.
Yeah. What am I doing? I'm still picking up soda cans, trying nickel and dime to get this podcast going every week.
Like when you look in the mirror every day, do you see Arnold Schwarzenegger or do you see Danny DeVito?
This is data, transferable data, that I have to pay for to get this podcast online. They don't give data away anymore, boys.
Well, what kind of figures are we talking here?
I'm talking about going out as the sun's coming up, pushing around a shopping cart, picking out bottles of cans out of people's recycling bins. The ones that are in the house, I throw in the recycling bins, so that when I get back to my house, I feel like a big winner. Like maybe the podcast will actually make some money this week.
Hey, when you go out there, do you find a lot of cans?
I find just enough. For now.
Well, that's success right there.
He's right. Sounds like everything's coming up Kurt.
I'm gonna call you Old Kurt, so it's easier.
Okay.
Hey, Old Kurt, you know what the best part about being a twin is?
What's up?
When you say everything at the same time, and you finish each other's sentence.
Guys, we are grateful. We are grateful, guys. We are grateful.